Hello everybody, this is test 2. I figured what better way to start off a video than in a new world, a new revelation of where my journey begins, if you will. You see, this isn't just another world. It seems very symbolic. Think about it. My spawn point is on the top of this some sort of mountain or hill, and there's iron, but I can't access that. Just like in life, you can't just get everything handed to you. You have to work for it. You go to the bottom and look at that. You gotta explore, you gotta build, you gotta grow your town, your village. What could be more symbolic than this? Absolutely beautiful. And yes, I am also trying out the new, update. And the swamp areas should be cool if I ever do come across that. Who knows how much exploring I gotta do, but hey, you know what? This is awesome. So, yeah, man. This is it. This is Minecraft. I'm back here, and I could be a little silly, I could be serious. There's a lot of things going on in the world, but the perfect blend, the perfect mix is with Minecraft. It's so calm. I could joke, but I can also take it serious and not too serious. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, yeah. I hope you liked my little slide video. It was kind of just a test, if you will. It was just testing the waters and seeing what looked good. But for the biggest part for me was performing and making sure that I can be able to record the PS3, in 2022, because that's kind of a pain in the ass, let's be honest. Anybody who's ever had to use one of those HDMI splitter cables, boy, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I have to say the PS1 games definitely have the most effect, just because of how much it takes the images and it smooths everything out, because everything comes more colorful. Like it brings everything to, especially if you look at the old PS1 cutscenes, everything looks a lot better. I was playing Silent Hill, the original, which I know it's a very prevalent game that's being talked about a lot right now these days, because there's rumors and leaks that there could be a remake or a new Silent Hill game, which I'm hoping it comes back. I'm only bringing it up now because it was just the perfect game. I'm trying to get my Silent Hill collection going. I'm almost done. I don't have Downpour. Homecoming, I'm just gonna pass because it's not really that good. And I don't have, I think it was called Shattered Memories. Some of these games are really hard to find. I wouldn't say rare, but and then when you do find them, they're like really expensive. But anyways, the cutscenes of those games, man, a lot of the PS1 games, they just look shoddy. And if any game needs some sort of remake, it's definitely that game. It's bad. And I know I'm just kind of jumping around ranting, but to be honest with you, I can't stop thinking about how well it looked on the splitter cable. But everything else just didn't seem to phase out quite the way I wanted to, and that's fine. Some colors came out a little darker than others, but hey, nothing's perfect. And you can't really get anything in super high quality settings. For most games, you're lucky to get 720p 60 frames. I mean, everything seemed to work out just fine, but you're not going to get any great results out of it. Like I said, you're very lucky if you get it, nice and fresh in 2022, because, you're not going to get a high resolution PS3 capture. I mean, I don't know. It's lame, but it is what it is. That's just how they were designed, And PS4, the way that's designed, especially, it's like you have to turn off the HDCP, and it's really dumb. Like, you have to manually go in every time. I mean, yeah, you can't like use streaming services, but like, who the heck cares? I mean, honestly, I don't even really go on my PS4 just so I can watch fucking YouTube or play Netflix. I don't know. I just never really agreed with that idea. Oh, this is gonna be really tricky to get off from here. So, but yeah, I think if you're thinking in the long run, it's fun if you're doing like a whole series and you're not really in the mood to binge watch anything. There's nothing on TV right now. I think that's fine, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. So with that said, that was a fun, quick way of getting used to that. I mean, I guess if I go down here, it could work out just fine. But yeah, it's not like gonna be the main source or anything. Since I don't have a lot of games for the PS3, I just bought a model that's backwards compatible with PS2. So I mean, all my PS2s are just shot. I mean, my old one I've had since I was a kid died, and then the other one, it's just a shitty model, and I don't want to spend more money on another model that may or may not be great. So I figured PS3 backwards compatibility, best of both worlds. I mean, my old PS3 took a shit too, but I think that was eventually gonna happen because I left it with some untrustworthy roommates. Not to get into this long story, but long story short, I came back one day and it was just fucked up, and nobody said anything. They're like, "Oh, I don't know what happened." Yeah, okay. I think they overheated it. They left it on, or they bumped it. Could have spilled something on it. I don't know. Just hasn't worked. Like, it hasn't worked right. And yeah, I could still play games on it, but I can notice something was off. And then the next year I bring it home, and I don't know how many months in, it dies. It just dies. I don't remember what I was doing or playing, but power just, I don't know, it just kept not wanting to play the games. It's like it would turn on and everything, but I couldn't do anything. Kind of like the 360 Red Ring of Death. But yeah, so that's my experience with it. I'm not having any problems with the newer model, so yeah, that's fun. It's very fun. I don't know what kind of games I'm really gonna be playing, or kind of games I'm gonna be really trying to record or stream once I get my streaming all hooked up. But for right now, I kind of just want to do me, because since I work a lot, it's kind of hard to find the time for all that. I mean, there's so many issues going on in the world. I mean, you got like, COVID, now the monkeypox, fucking Johnny Depp's trial, which he just won. That was a big successor, right? Of course, I'm not really going to talk about school shootings, right? No, but this is a channel where it's free to talk about whatever you want, but I keep politics offhand, and of course there's no hate, of course, of any religion or ethnicity or beliefs or anything like that. And yeah, outside of that, I'm cool as a cucumber. But this was a semi-test video. I really, want to get back into it. I lost all my old files on my old computer, so gonna have to start playing, and yeah, see where that goes. It's hot. It's like 80 degrees out here, but that's okay. It's a nice day off for me, and I figured, hey, well, you know what? Let's play something calm and relaxing. Minecraft, #1, baby. Well, I think I said what I wanted to say. I know I haven't done this in a long time, but a lot of things have changed. Not just personally, but you know, metaphorically speaking, mentally, physically. I don't know. I'm working a lot more now, you know, and I'm not really with anybody. I mean, I don't put my social business out there, but definitely not being tied down gives me a lot more free time to do things, whereas I was in the past relationships. But you know, sometimes things don't work out, and it's just are not meant to be, you know, for the best. I will say though, the cuddles and not Netflix and binge, definitely real. Sucks. But hey, you know what? I can play all the games I want and not get told what I should or shouldn't do. I'm a clean boy. I'm not lazy, but I do get tired, and for me, it's basically just wanting to sleep in all day because, you know, I work a lot. So, hey, anybody who's ever had a job with retail or anything close to that, you'll know what I mean. It's just, you get used to it. You're good at your job. You put on a smiley face. The retail world, man, I'm just saying. You have to deal with all these Karens and all these people who are just so needy and complain about the littlest things. It's like, you know, life could not be any harder, really. And you know, I have a lot of funny work stories and stuff I'm hoping to share, you know, along the way, but that's for another video. Anyways, I'm just gonna hit the zombie and call it a close one, you know. Yeah, and also another thing too, YouTube changed. I'm not just talking about the algorithm, but like everything changes when you get older. It's like things don't become as appealing to you, and you lose the mood to want to do things when you don't have enough free time, and you try to make that work. And you know, editing used to be really stressful, but nowadays it's just getting way easier to, you know, do what you gotta do, I guess. I mean, depending on what kind of videos you make, but hey, that doesn't mean it's not hard still, and there isn't challenges. I still get hard time dealing with, you know, oh, is my content okay to watch for everybody, or is it for adults? I mean, that's the only new thing about YouTube, but you know, it's fine. I'm fine with that. And yeah, you know, it's you know, for the longest time I wondered, oh, should I get back into doing videos? Should I just not get back into it? It's hard because it's like you put it off for so long, and it's kind of awkward. Like you get this part of you that's just like, oh, you know what? I have nothing better to do with my time. I have extra free time. I'm not in it for the money. It's fun, you know. But then on the other part of you, it's like, you know, is that it? Is this all I'm worth? You know, could I be doing more with my time? I don't know. It's really hard. But, and wow, just getting like a freaking speech and the freaking music comes in. That's funny. No, but I really, this has been something I've been contemplating for a while. So, yeah. I hope this video kind of relates to you in some way, in some sort of physical or mental or metaphorical level. Yeah, this video is symbolic for me because Minecraft will live on forever, but I won't. And I'm okay with accepting the fact that there are things that are going to be left in this world that are going to be unexplained. Who was this guy? Who was Crispy Gohan? What was this world for him, you know? This world that he left behind, that he created. Not just Minecraft. And most of all, what does he got to make up for it? Well, my friends, I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do. This is the Legends D Gamer channel. An epic moment montage here. Bye!